Hi, and welcome back to another great night of Concordia On Air. I'm Desi.
And I'm Sam.
And on tonight's show, we have...
In news, COS applications are due March 13th.
And warm weather in Fargo-Moorhead.
In A&E, we're talking Grammys. We're talking Nicki Minaj. We're talking everything here.
Plus us, talking about sports.
All that and more tonight on Concordia On Air. So, Sam, how's it going?
Well, we're here on a Wednesday. We're back.
Feeling
Second
good.
one of the semester.
On a
Getting back
Wednesday.
into the groove.
Rolling.
We're...
Episode 2.
And it is a Wednesday, but...
It's Friday!
It's kind of like a Friday.
It
if you
is a
think about
Friday,
it.
guys. We do not have class tomorrow or Friday.
We have Winter Wellness Weekend.
But it doesn't really feel like
I like
winter.
how they made an alliteration with that. I didn't think about that till now. It's Winter Wellness Weekend. Rolls off the tongue.
Oh, yeah. But it doesn't feel like winter, though.
It doesn't.
We have, like, almost 50 degrees outside.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm a fan of that. It's a little too warm.
It's kind of
honestly.
weird. It is a little bit weird.
Like, I don't know. Anyway.
It's cold at night, so then, like, all of the water freezes
Yeah, it's freezing
into ice, and then I,
unfreezing.
like, fall.
Every day, everything freezes, and it's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. I don't know if I like it.
We have no class.
And the mud.
Oh, yeah, it's muddy.
Gross.
But we have no class, but we do have a lot of work. That doesn't mean
Yeah.
yeah.
Winter wellness
We still have to do stuff.
is just, like, a perfect time for them to just give us more homework.
That's what I've been thinking this whole time.
But
So,
what are you going to do? What are you going to do over break?
what am I gonna do?
Is it a break, or is it just a weekend?
I mean, I don't know if I'd call it a break. That's a little extreme. More like extended time to do nothing. Because normally
true.
on the weekend I do nothing. So now they're just giving me more time to do nothing. You know?
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Just a long time to just maybe sleep. I don't know. I haven't really thought about this. I haven't thought about what we're gonna do.
Well, what else is happening this round on campus? I don't even know. What happens at Concordia? Nothing?
I don't know. There's not a whole lot going on. A lot
We're
of
not
people are
even-
going home. Winter wellness.
Well, I don't know. We're trapped in here all day, so I don't even know what goes out on the outside world. Like,
What is outside?
We're locked in here like feral rats.
Yeah.
They're in our little lab. You know those little mazes that they put rats in?
Yes.
And you have to like find the treat for them to escape?
Yeah.
That's us.
Where's our treat? It might have been that quarter.
Well, yeah, but we're stuck in a little test rat maze. They're big lab doctors up there in white coats, like studying us with their little what's this called? What's the thing you put paper in? Clipboard. And their pen.
A clipboard, yes.
Writing down their observations.
With their little binoculars.
Yeah, something like that. Well, that's us. So.
We are the rats. Anyways, should we see what's going on in news today?
I suppose.
On to news.
On this side of the feral rat train, my name is Mary, and tonight in news, we have, this morning, the Quantity Foods Lab sent out an email to Concordia students. On Thursday, February 8th, the group will be hosting a meal inspired by Mamma Mia for Concordian students to attend. It will be taking place in ISC room 353 between 11:30 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. They will be serving chicken kebabs and couscous, along with a side of arugula salad and balsamic berries. With that, they'll also be serving Greek yogurt for dessert. The group asks that if you plan to come, you RSVP through the link in their email, or you can find one of their flyers on campus and scan the QR code they have set up. Students will cost $5, and faculty and staff cost $7.50. And the group asks if you plan to go, you bring your Concordia ID to check in.
And I'm Maya, yet another feral rat of Olin Center here at Concordia College. The Student Government Association recently announced that petitions have opened for elected leadership positions for the 2024-2025 academic year. Roles that are currently open are class representatives as well as presidential positions. Petitions are being accepted until February 5th and are available at the Student Engagement Office. For questions regarding the petition process, you can email sgaecc@cord.edu or drop by the Student Engagement Office in the Student Park Leadership Center.
At At Concordia, students are required to live on campus for their first and second years of college. This year, there is a new discount available for students who have completed their 4-semester on-campus living requirement. This is a 50% discount on their housing for next year, which applies to rooms in Hallett, Erickson, Livdalen, and Park Region. The requirements for this discount include selecting a meal plan for which they are eligible and picking a room by April 1st, 2024. Tomorrow, February 1st, applications open to current students on the Housing and Dining portal.
What a discount. I am crying and about to be graduated, but good on you, Concordia. Thanks for the discount. As you may have noticed, the weather in our area this winter has been quite unusual compared to prior winters. What would normally be a week with temperatures in the negatives has turned into a spring wonderland. The weather this week has maintained a steady rate in the high 30s to mid 40s, with temperatures reaching almost 50 degrees this afternoon. The nice weather is supposed to remain for the rest of the week and partially into next week as well, according to Valley News Live's weather forecast. And Fox 9 News states that the weather we're experiencing is called a winter heat wave, which is abnormally high temperatures for the given season that lasts for at least 3 days in a row. If you're planning on doing any ice fishing, it's recommended that you keep an eye on the forecast, as the higher temperatures will make going out into the ice much more dangerous.
Yes, ice fishing would be turning into ice swimming if you went out this week. According to both Valley News Live and KVVR, one of the people running for North Dakota's governor is Travis Hipsher. Hipsher has recently gained some attention from his running for being a Democrat in the state, which has had Republicans in the governor's office since 1992, according to Valley News Live. Hipsher has worked and managed a pharmaceutical delivery company and currently works as a security guard, and previously ran for state senate in 2022, according to VNL.
The Celebration of Student Scholarship, otherwise known as COS, is an annual symposium that takes place on campus where students can show off their research through posters, presentations, and more. According to the Concordia College website, COS provides undergraduate students to present high-quality research, scholarship, and creative works in a public venue, to connect with alumni, and to explore the intersections of research, vocation, and career preparedness. This year, COS will be taking place on Wednesday, April 17th, and abstract submissions open today, which will be open through March 13th. With that, the deadline to register and opt into the COS competition is also March 13th. And now we are going to head over to Sam and Desi for Sam's Sports Spot. Take it away, guys.
We're back, and we're sporty rats.
We're here talking about sports,
Yes.
our favorite thing in the world.
I would beg to differ.
And I guess Concordia sports, I can start with that. The women's basketball team, they're really good. I know.
Crushing it.
The men's basketball team, not very good. But, you know, they're trying their best.
They are.
Women's
Doing their
hockey,
best.
they're not very good either.
Sad days.
Men's hockey, they're pretty all right. They played at Minnesota Hockey Day last week, which is a big deal, actually.
Big deal. Huge.
We are the state of hockey, after all. And Concordia was there and won, actually, 4-2 over St. Olaf. So, good
Very
for
true.
hockey. Swimming and diving, they had an event
Yeah.
here last weekend.
yeah.
I don't know anything about it, but
I think they're done.
they had an event.
They might be done swimming.
And that's what I
'Cause
know
the-
about Concordia sports.
Pool is frozen.
We don't get a lot of information about Concordia sports in here in our cages, so that's all I know.
Yeah.
But other broader Minnesota sports, we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I just remembered. Intramural basketball started.
That's true.
Intramural sports. Stay tuned every Sunday night. Support yours truly.
Yeah, I am playing in intramural basketball, so no biggie.
Anyways, back on to other
The
sports.
Minnesota Timberwolves, they are like amazing, which is something I never thought I would say in my life, because they have been terrible for 20 years. But they're
amazing.
Currently the number 1 seed in the Western Conference, which we have again never been in my lifetime, and we've been the number 1. We've kind of flipped a little bit with the Thunder in the last week or two, but we've been
Scary things.
almost the number 1 undisputed first seed for months now, which is just shocking. I haven't really processed it yet, but we beat the Thunder. Was it 2 nights ago, I think? It was 2 nights ago. We play the Mavericks tonight with no Luka Doncic or Kyrie Irving or Derek Lively. So it should be a walk in the park. But, you know, I can't say that. Even though we're really good, we still are prone to losing a lot. But anyway, the Timberwolves are really good. Anthony Edwards, all-NBA caliber player. Karl Anthony Towns playing well. Mike Conley, he was playing really well. He's been injured, been sitting a lot of games, which is not ideal, but he's old. I'll give him a break.
Like 30,
Rudy Gobert on
old.
pace to win his 3rd Defensive Player of the Year, putting him in elite category with Ben Wallace and Dikembe Mutombo, I believe, is the only other 2 players to win 3 Defensive Player of the Years. He's on pace. The supporting cast doing great. Jaden McDaniels, Nikhil Alexander, Walker, Kyle Anderson, the others playing great. The Timberwolves, if you haven't been watching, you should
watch.
Because they're actually good.
They're playing really good.
Actually,
so good.
yeah. And go Wolves.
Go Wolves. What else has been happening?
The Twins season's still a while away, but they made a trade yesterday or 2 days ago. Jorge Polanco traded him, who was one of the 2 longest tenured Twins. So bye to one of our veterans who's been with us for years. So now it's just Max Kepler. He's the only.
Max.
Now he is the undisputed longest tenured Twin. But we got a prospect, an outfield prospect, another mid-level prospect, a starting pitcher, and a rotation pitcher. So we got a lot in return for Polanco, and we have a lot of youth in the infield. We've got Royce Lewis, who sometimes plays in the infield, Edward Julian playing a lot of second base. So hopefully we can replace Polanco's production and defense. But we'll see what else the Twins do. I hope they do more because I talked about this last semester, but the Twins were also good for the first time. Like, it may seem, it's sad to say, but this might be the best time to be a Minnesota sports fan in like 20 years. And we're not even, the Twins were like a second round exit. The Vikings didn't even make the playoffs. And the Wolves are just pretty good. But still, I'll take anything I can get at this point.
It's a good day to be a Minnesota sports fan.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good day.
So I think that's all the sports I had to ramble about. I don't think there's anything else.
The Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But we don't want to talk about that.
That's whatever. It's the Chiefs and the Niners.
Taylor Swift.
I don't
Go
really
Taylor
care.
Swift's boyfriend.
I don't really care. Chiefs and Niners, it's kind of boring. I don't want the Chiefs to
Red
win.
versus
so
red.
I guess go 49ers. I guess.
Christian McCaffrey.
It's kind of boring, but whatever.
Patrick Mahomes. Red versus red.
Yeah. And that's just, do you have any other sports to talk about?
No, I don't.
Well, then I guess we'll shoot it over to A&E.
Oh.
And they get to talk about the Grammys and other stuff.
Rats.
Well,
Super Bowl! Woo! That's me when the Super Bowl is coming up.
yeah. Welcome back to A&E.
Hey, welcome.
It's Ephraim. I got
it's Maya.
Maya. Hi, Maya.
Ephraim, who's your dream Super Bowl lineup?
Dream Super Bowl lineup? Oh, this is crazy. So the Super Bowl usually has someone of high visibility who's popular and can bring in a lot of great guests. I'm kind of thinking, you know, it's probably not going to happen for a while if it does happen. But if we had Chappell Rowan on the Super Bowl, that would be kind of crazy.
Hate with that one. Okay.
I don't
if you
know.
Don't know. We talked about Chappell last semester. I love this woman. She puts on a show.
She puts on a show. I don't know what guests she would bring in for that, but you know, I think that would go kind of hard.
Hopefully like Mona or someone.
Yeah,
Really
you know,
cool.
if we really wanted to do like a cool pop indie girl Super Bowl halftime show, Chappell Rowan would be the way to go.
It should be great.
You know, this year's Super Bowl has Usher headlining the the halftime show.
And Reba's singing the national anthem.
Yeah, just heard about that.
I think that
yeah.
I'm really excited about that. I think Reba, single mom who works 2 jobs.
I
she's
mean,
pretty,
working 9 to 5.
iconic.
What a way to make a living, guys. I
Really
mean,
close.
what else can we ask for?
What else could we ask for? My dream Super Bowl lineup, I was thinking about this. It might be controversial based off of the Coachella experience, but Frank Ocean.
Oh, whoa. Frank
Can you imagine
Ocean?
Frank Ocean at the Super Bowl?
Frank
That'd
Ocean?
be crazy. That would be a moment. He would bring on Tyler, the Creator. And
Yeah.
he'd be like,
They could do some rapidy raps.
say I come dumb from the last album. And
Yeah.
I'd say the next,
boom,
the
boom.
next line on
boom,
here.
boom bars.
Yeah, no, I think it'd be really fun. I've been thinking about Frank Ocean a lot.
Really?
So I'm like, what are you doing?
You think he's gonna drop a new album this year?
I don't know what this man
This is looking to be like a pretty heavy year for music, as in like a great
Yes.
year.
Well, and I mean, we are starting it off with a bang because we got the Grammys coming up on
Yes.
Sunday. Sunday.
What a great cue.
The 4th of February, we've got the 2024 Grammy Awards. We spoke about this briefly when nominations came out last year in November. So I've been ruminating on these nominations.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Well,
We haven't gotten to talk
I
about
mean,
this,
it's
so.
a pretty expected list. We got Olivia Rodrigo on there. John Batiste has become a Grammys Academy favorite. I'm happy to see Boy Genius on the ballot. Taylor Swift obviously nominated. SZA nominated. She dropped a great follow-up album to Control
Lana
this
Del Rey
year.
finally realized that you have to apply to be nominated for
Yeah,
a Grammy. So
yeah.
she finally did that this year, so she's on there as well.
Yeah,
which
did
I
you
think
know
is
that there's a
hilarious.
tunnel? It's on there.
Janelle Monáe too.
Yeah, I mean,
we talked about this, and I went off. I said,
I
Janelle
know.
Monáe, I love you. I love you
if you're
so
watching,
much.
you know.
Greg got to see Janelle Monáe.
Really?
Or,
Where?
I don't remember, but we can talk to him about it
Wow.
afterwards.
Okay. My personal, the person I want to win record of the year, I think, is Olivia Rodrigo. I think "Vampire" is one of my favorite songs of 2023, and if "Vampire" won it, I'd be pretty happy about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I really do love the song "Not Strong Enough." That is one of my favorite songs off the record
Wow.
by Genius. So
You know, I
wouldn't
haven't
be
listened to that
upset-
much.
I wouldn't be upset if "Not Strong Enough" won. I'm glad that that's the one that they submitted for their single for their
Yeah.
record of the year. But I also just do love everything that Janelle Monáe does.
Yeah, I also wouldn't be upset if "What Was I Made
Janelle Monáe
For."
not on here? No, Janelle Monáe's on album of the year. Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be upset if "What Was I Made For" won record of the year. That's also nominated.
It's such
Beautiful
a
song.
Billie Eilish.
Beautiful. She knows how to touch hearts, guys.
I just love her so much.
Great
Okay, who do we have
ballads.
for album of the year? I was getting them mixed up. It's a lot of the same contenders.
Yeah.
Now I'm realizing a lot of the same names are showing up in multiple categories.
I mean, when we have
which
so
was what we
many-
had talked about. But I mean, I think we're realizing it's kind of just how the Grammys.
You know, I think it'd be crazy if Lana took it.
I think it'd be crazy too. I think that'd be really funny.
I think, yeah, I think that like just to have, I think Taylor Swift and John Batiste are the safe picks here.
Well, I mean, look
personally.
at these credits here. Lana Del Rey's Jack Antonoff freaking produced that album.
Wow.
That's pretty solid.
He's up for producer of the
yeah,
year too.
which makes sense. I do just love his work. Yeah, we got 2 Jack Antonoff albums up there, so he's got a good shot.
1, 2.
Song of the year. Okay. A&W by Lana Del Rey, Anti-Hero Taylor Swift, Butterfly John Batiste, Dance the Night Away from Barbie by Dua Lipa, Flowers Miley Cyrus, Kill Bill SZA, Vampire Olivia Rodrigo, and What Was I Made For Billie Eilish. You're voting Vampire.
That's big. I am voting. Well, for Song of the Year, this is
is hard.
heavy. I love Dance
Two-
the
two
Night,
Barbies.
honestly. Dance the Night's a banger. And if you know me, you know how much I love the song. Oh, wow. I didn't know there was a dance
Yeah, from
for
the Barbie
it. Wow.
movie.
Yeah.
No. The bespoke song and dance from the Barbie movie.
You know,
Anyways.
I've seen, so I haven't watched Barbie in full, but I'm
What?
sorry, guys.
Pardon?
I'm
You're
sorry.
fired. You're fired.
I'm sorry. I do support
That's
feminism,
okay.
I swear. I do.
You'll get there. We'll do a screening. I'll shove your eyeballs open and say, okay, sit, watch this film. It's a masterpiece.
That
It's
works.
A masterpiece.
We watched
I love you, Barbie.
We watched a portion of it in my Greek and Roman class.
Oh,
yeah. I can talk about later.
That's very liberal arts education. I love it.
I can talk later about how that's connected.
So good.
But
Okay, best new artist. I have some very strong opinions
yeah,
about
this could be the last Grammys nom we'll talk about.
Well, this is the. I mean, because everything else I don't really care.
Here's my take. Ice Spice is probably gonna take it. That's a hot take, guys.
I hope.
Ice Spice is gonna take it.
I think she is too, and I'm not mad about it. The only one I would be mad about is if Gracie Abrams took it.
Really? You're not a Gracie Abrams
I-
fan?
Highly dislike Gracie Abrams.
Why do you highly dislike
Because
Gracie Abrams?
I mean, her dad's J.J. Abrams.
Okay,
So that's
I didn't
already,
know
and
that.
also I saw her. She was my Eras Tour opener.
Okay.
When I saw Taylor Swift in Kansas City, which is kind of iconic that I saw Taylor Swift in Kansas City. Now that we know what has come out of Kansas City for her,
real.
but it was Muna, who is my favorite band, and Gracie Abrams, who is my now least favorite artist.
Dang.
She's just not a good performer, and I don't like her songs, and I don't like that she.
Ouch.
Here's the thing: I'm gonna get
Going
slack
off
from
right
the
now.
Gracie stands, but the type of person who can decide to be a musician and then just do it. Makes me really jealous.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of a privilege.
It is a privilege.
Well,
but
anyways, someday.
So I hope she doesn't win, but I do hope that Ice Spice wins. Or Noah Kahan. I do like Noah Kahan.
I can't. The internet will break if Ice Spice wins Best New Artist.
She is.
Internet will break. And she's dropping her debut album next year. It's going to be even crazier.
You're not even the fart, you know?
I mean, not even the fart. I think with our last...
It's bars.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think with our last little bit of time here, since we're talking about bars...
Since we're talking about bars,
we gotta talk
about barbs.
We gotta talk about bars.
While we're at it. Okay.
Most recently, guys, Megan Thee Stallion has dropped not a diss track, but a new single called Hiss, a new single for her upcoming album. And in Hiss, she is taking shots at everybody, including Nicki Minaj. Do you want to talk about this a little?
The line, I can't say the line, but she references a law that she is named after, which
Megan's
happens
Law.
to, the shoe fits that it relates to Nicki Minaj. And I don't think that's Megan's fault that she has a really great bar that matches with her name and she's in the song and Nicki got offended and decided. Here's the thing, Nicki Minaj, you are the queen of rap. We know this. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. And I think that is the moral of the story.
Well, unfortunately, I can't help but feel like Nicki's time might be up. In fact, it's probably been up for a while.
I think she's Azalea Banksing herself.
Yeah,
which I think
so too.
means that we need to apologize to Azalea Banks. I think it's about time we apologize to Azalea Banks.
I think Megan Thee Stallion might be taking her new throne as Queen of Rap pretty soon.
I'm excited to see how it goes down, though. I do love some mindless celebrity drama.
One thing I hope, Maya, is that Nicki Minaj can maybe see the error of her ways and collab with the new generation and act as an elder statesman.
Apparently,
of sorts.
the only two female rappers, my friend and I were talking about this last night, the only two female rappers that she does not have beef with is Sexy Red and Ice Spice, who have only been in the scene for about 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
So there's time running out. We'll see if these relationships stick around, if she mends these relationships. But if not, she's Nicki Minaj. She can do what she wants.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyways, well, on the other end of very not that spectrum of arts and entertainment,
we've got
beef. A really great announcement today from Cord Theater about the lineup for next year's productions. Fall Play is a play called Witch by Jen Silverman, which I'm really excited about. It's one of my personal favorites. So I, did a little backflip when I saw that part. We've got Oklahoma for the musical.
Hammerstein.
The Three Bears, which is an operetta, which is really exciting to see opera and theater kind of collaborate for next year, which is going to be really crazy and really, really exciting. I'm very glad they're doing that. And then Lend Me a Tenor. It's something about a soprano.
Lend Me a Soprano.
Lend Me a Soprano?
Yeah,
Is that a
so.
parody of Lend Me a Tenor?
I wouldn't know. I'm sorry.
I'm confused because I'm in a show right now. The Bald Soprano is the show they're doing now, and then they're doing Lend Me a Soprano. It's like, where's the love for the altos, you guys?
I mean, do you think there's a pattern here with the soprano-themed shows?
I don't know. But, while we're on the topic, Bald Soprano opens up on the 15th of February. So
our very great Maya Lisney.
Yes, I will be in that. I will be feather dusting in my little maid costume. So if you want to come see that, get your tickets online, everybody. Only 4 opportunities to see it, and then I'm becoming a recluse for the rest of my life, and I'm never going to perform again. Actually, I don't know. We'll see. But it's student-directed, which is really cool. That's one special thing about this upcoming show, Bald Soprano. None of the shows this year, they said it's time to be done. So I think we're gonna wrap it up. Go see Bald Soprano. Make sure to tune into the Grammys on Sunday. Make sure to tune into Court on Air next week, same time, same place. I have been Maya.
I have been Ephraim. Thank you for watching Court on Air.
Yes.
Keep calm and
keep calm and be a feral rat, everybody.